Hello dear friends, welcome to a new reading, a general reading, not time specific reading. Being a general reading, please take in account only what you feel that is resonating with yourself. I'm speaking here about energies, I'm not speaking about sexes. I use the characters in the cards in order for me to be able to express myself, but that doesn't mean that if I am expressing myself as a gender or to a gender, I am addressing only that gender. We all have both energies in us, so please bear with me because it's much easier this way for me to keep a storyline. Because I am speaking about energies, these energies can also interchange with the characters in the cards. That means that I may speak directly to you, Aries, because this is your reading, or I may speak directly to the cross-watcher. If this is your case, you will know it and you'll be able to identify it from the storyline. Thank you for all of you who are making donations. I appreciate it. For those of you who are interested in private readings, you can find all the details in the description box below. I like to let the cards come out by themselves. I know this can take a while. This is why all the readings have chapters. So if you're not interested in this whole process, if you already know this introduction, please feel free and go directly to the chapter that you are interested in. In case that the chapters are not being visible in the YouTube player, depending on the device that you are using, you can always find them in the description box also. This being said, thank you again. So if you're liking what you are seeing, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, you're welcome. Let's start with your reading. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or planet Venus in the sign of Aries, please. What's best for them to know now? What's for their higher good to know now? Now being the time that you are watching the recording. Best messages for Aries, please. And everything that is in their higher good to know now. Three of Cups. Three of Cups can be a third-party situation, or it can be reason of celebrating with friends, with family, celebrating something that a union, a new birth, something that gathers friends, families. In this case, they are celebrating the harvest. So we'll see how that is. The Hanged Man. The Star. Four of Wands. That Three of Cups is celebration. Nine of Pentacles. King of Cups. Six of Cups. Six of Swords, Ace of Swords, and at the bottom of the deck you have the Devil, sign of Capricorn. It's the energy that holds together your entire reading. It can be that current of energy that can move the reading in the direction that it needs to go. It also can be the energy in which you are right now. Sometimes it can be subtle and we are not conscious about it. Sometimes it can be stronger and we are conscious about it, and sometimes it can be so strong that even people around us are conscious about this energy. The Devil is speaking about fears, dependencies, codependencies, lust. It can also speak about desires. It can be somebody that plays this role into your life, or we play this role in our own life through sabotaging. We have an idea and then we come with a lot of justifications in order and dismantling the idea that we already have, with self-doubt, with these kind of things. For me, on what's on the table, you really had to deal with something that has to do with the Devil energy, with manipulation, with fears, with standing in a situation, circumstance out of fear in leaving it or something. It went like this, but you are coming out of it. With the Hanged Man and with the Star. The Hanged Man is speaking to us about blockage, about staying in that place. Whatever you are trying, you're not able to move from it. You have the feeling that everything that you try to manifest, it doesn't work. Feeling stuck, feeling blocked. But it is mainly the time that we are receiving in order to look at things in a deeper way, to understand what we could not understand, to see what we could not see. It's not a pleasant position in which this is. It is upside down, but in order to be able to change his perspective, it's like, I know I'm missing something. I'm not sure. I cannot say this is why, but I can feel it, but I cannot grasp it. And we are being given this time, and sometimes it can feel very uncomfortable in order for us to get that other perspective. And the Hanged Man stays in this position until the sun comes and illuminates him and enlightens him, so he can see, understand, and so on, whatever he couldn't, to change his perspective. And the moment that he's changing his perspective, he's ready to turn around and go on its way. And you did that. You had that period of time in which, even if it was very unpleasant, maybe even scary, you got that necessary time in order for you to look much deeper into the situation, the problem, whatever you dealt with. But the Star is, follow your guiding star in order for you to receive whatever guidance you receive, so that you can heal wound, mainly emotional wound, but at very deep level. It can be something that did go on for generations, and now you are able, through this changing of perspective, to opening yourself towards new perspective, new guidance, new way of doing things, to see It's like connecting the dots in order for you to consciously understand why, even the role of the devil, you are able to understand, not to justify their doing if it's not you, or your doing if it was sabotaging, auto-sabotaging, but connecting the dots why everything happened in order for you to be led towards the depth of the wound so that you can heal it. And you are doing it consciously, you are doing it logically, you see, you understand. It's sign of Aquarius, and Aquarius is an air sign, very logical, very analytical, very cerebral. And in this manner you are able now to connect everything, to understand everything, in by doing that, to heal it from the roots up, if you want. Through that you will be releasing yourself from this kind of stagnancy, fear, stubbornness, and so on, and open yourself towards bringing dreams, hopes into manifestation. Four of Wands, a new beginning. It can mean a lot of things. It can be a new association, a new partnership, a new job, a new home, moving in with somebody new, engagement, marriage, union, whatever it is for you. It's something that now starts, it's being built, and it has a very solid foundation. So you are getting out of this energy of stagnancy, you are healing, and you are ready to start something new, but that has a solid foundation, because you made that healing. You, if you want, through this stagnancy, through the process of the Hanged Man, you gained maturity, but emotional maturity. You know that you are able to open your heart with, you did that with open heart, and you know that even if you are a fire sign, you are able to deal with everything without having to stay in fear and so on, because this whole experience showed you a new way of doing things. Yes, having discernment, analyzing everything, acting in order to heal. After that, analyze that you did, but doing it with a lot of compassion, with a lot of understanding for yourself, first of all. And in that, you are simply opening yourself towards something new that has a solid foundation, because the foundation, it's you. You are the foundation. You are leaving behind circumstances that were not so bright, in which you put a lot of effort into, but the result that you got was not the same with the effort that you put into it, and you are ready to move on. This is why you are leaving, because you healed it, and you are opening yourself towards light, towards circumstances, choices that are much lighter, much brighter, much easier, where everything happens in reciprocity, in harmony, with love, with compassion for all. A truth came out, and you understood that in order for you to be able to achieve everything, to have a new start, to get financial independence, to be independent, to bring your dreams into fruition, healing that wound, something truthful came out. You were able to see the energy of the devil in its eyes and saying to it, I have now clarity, I know all your manipulation, even if that manipulation was within us. and we sabotaged ourselves, and you released it, you cut it. It's like you can see this Ace of Swords as being the sort of Archangel Michael, if you want, with whom you can cut energies, or you can see it as Excalibur. It doesn't matter. It is a new beginning, truthful new beginning, and for some of us this can lead also to a new union, because you heal whatever you had to heal in order for yourself to be able also to attract into your life circumstances, people that are truthfully, that are imbalanced, and with that you can achieve balanced, harmonious relationships. For some of you, because we also have this Six of Cups, and Six of Cups can speak to us about soulmate energy. And yes, soulmates can be lovers, but they don't have always to be only that. It's like in here, the grandma with her niece. There are souls that we are knowing at the soul level from very long time ago, and when we want to experience something important, we ask them to play important roles in our life. Some of them are manifesting in people that are there for us our whole life, supporting us, encouraging us, and some of them can be those that are triggering ourselves the most, because they are simply honoring their promise in creating the circumstance that we wanted to experience. Maybe, just an example, you wanted to experience something very hard, not because of the hardship, but because you wanted to know how it feels to overcome this hardship, to integrate whatever it was, the lesson behind, the wisdom behind that episode, in order for you to release it once and for all. And for some of you, you are doing that for sure, but for some of you, this new beginning that is for want can be also a union with somebody that feels is maybe a soulmate energy. With the King of Cups, that can be any sign of water, signs of water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, a soulmate, a union. You are leaving behind something in order for you to open yourself towards something that is much more in accordance with you, that is truthful, that is clear, that opens yourself with clarity. It doesn't have this manipulative side of it, and also with much of abundance, with security, stability, that can be first of all material, but it doesn't have to. It's something that is you can grasp, it's palpable. It's this is also a union, but a union that doesn't create dependency, in which each of you are remaining as individuals, as sovereign over their own, but they are deciding to go together further without creating any kind of dependency. Let's see. Ace of Cups, for sure, a new start, a new relationship, a new, even if you are staying in the same relationship, the foundation of the relationships changes. For the majority of you, I'm seeing it as something new. But this new opportunity, even for love, starts with yourself. It starts with you being much more in tune with your own inner guidance, in tune with your intuition, in loving yourself much more, having much more trust in yourself, in your abilities, in your capabilities, trusting yourself much more, having much more respect for yourself. That starts here, and because of it, you can make this healing of which the stars speaks. And after all, everything starts and aligns itself according to the new version of yourself. What's with the Hangman, please? Tell me more about the Hangman. Why is the Hangman here, please? That period of time in which you had to change your perspective so that you can overcome the energy of the devil. Death is transformation. Death is putting an end to everything that doesn't serve you anymore, that doesn't good you anymore, that already served its purpose. So sometimes we can make those decisions ourselves. Sometimes we are being put in front of the decision that others made for us, but it's an end, and it's best advice to put an end to everything that doesn't work anymore in order for you to make that decluttering, if you want, from everything that keeps you stagnant, so that you make room for the new energy that is ready for you to start. And the Nine of Pentacles, again the same card, Nine of Pentacles, can also speak about independence, financial independence. And there are two cards of the minor arcana that are speaking about independence, and the majority of time that they are coming out, and this is twice for some of you, the stagnancy, this blockage you felt because you had to come to the conclusion that you have to become independent, maybe from some Scorpios, because it's sign of Scorpio. Here is the King of Cups. King of Cups can be Scorpio. So for some of you, you are deciding to put an end to a relationship, to a partnership, maybe to somebody of Scorpio, to get your independence, to open yourself towards this new beginning. But anyhow, it is a transforming period into your life. Changes, it's not easy, but you'll be able to regain your independence and start having everything that you are in need of in order to start a new life, to build the life. As I told you, it's a beginning. Everything it's starting to, it's a new beginning in which you are building to build your life exactly as you want it to be. What's with the King of Cups, please? And whatever the King of Cups is, it brings in you, for you, that maturity, that emotional maturity. I won't let this experience define, past experience define my present and my future. And King of Cups, please. Tell me more about Justice. And it came out in reverse. Maybe for some of you, it's sign of Libra. It can that somebody from a water sign, you feel like made an injustice towards yourself. Maybe for some of you, you will be put an end to this relationship with death there, going to justice, and whatever the process was, it was unjust. They can make an injustice towards you, or they can feel this injustice be done to themselves. I can look at it also as somebody from a water sign that lost their sense of balance, because justice is also speaking about bringing back balance into your life. Maybe you are being put in the situation to put an end to everything because it is unbalanced. The relationship, the circumstance, of a reason, I don't know which, for each and one of you, has come to an unbalanced, and because of it, the only solution is to put an end to it. It can also be a sign, somebody from Libra, because justice is a sign of Libra. This is why you had to heal, because it was an unbalance, it was something that didn't do you any good anymore, maybe also very manipulative, maybe also manipulative through words, through communication, also through documents. And this is why you have to heal from it. The star. Tell me more about the star. Five of Swords. Five of Swords is speaking to us about this circumstance in which you stayed a very long time and doing your best, trying different strategies, and whatever you tried, it didn't work. And you have this epiphany in which you are saying, wait a minute, why am I continuing and insisting in staying in a situation in which I already know that I tried my best, and whatever I'm trying to do or whatever change I'm trying to establish, it isn't being received. It's like nobody's interested in whatever I have to say. It's like they all are back to back. So maybe you had to deal with somebody that was wishy-washy, in the sense of they were not interested in what you wanted to establish, but something that you did was in their interest, and this is why they didn't told you in front. And now you have this epiphany and you're simply saying, this is it, I'm out of here. And you are leaving this hard situation where everything came with a lot of effort, and the effort was very much, but the outcome very little. Vice versa, what you put into it, and this is why you are leaving with the Six of Swords. In this decision of I'm out of here, you also let yourself be guided by the guiding star. This is that epiphany. This is how you get to it. But also you know that by doing it, by releasing yourself from this, you will be able to heal everything, so that you really release the whole experience. You only take the wisdom, you only take the lesson, and everything else you're simply letting go. It's like purification through water, purification even in some cases through tears, but only in order for you to be able to release everything. Six of Cups with that soulmate energy can be family, because I told you they can be family members, they can be parents, siblings, children, lifelong friends, being there for you, supporting you. Maybe in this period of time of healing period, you go back to your family through that place where you feel secure, where you know that you are being taken care of. It can be also somebody that returns from your past, from your childhood, from your teenage year, that is there for you to support you. Six of Cups. Page of Cups. It's Six of Cups is, I always tell by the Six of Cups, it's even if it's somebody from your past with whom you are remembering what you used to dream when you were younger. Remember how you used to dream about that and that, or what you wanted to achieve when, and through these conversations you are being brought to the Page of Cups, and it's the dreamer. It's also known as the dreamer, and it doesn't have so much to do with what you dreamt of doing or achieving, but in that very innocent way, as children have that belief in their self, everything is possible. When a child dreams of becoming an astronaut, he doesn't think about how much he has to learn and if the country in which he's living has such a program or not. He simply sees himself being among the stars, and that belief in yourself, in your own abilities, in your own capabilities, this is where this conversation, this coming back to that way of self-confidence, you are being guided to return to that, so that you don't let this experience pave the way for your present and future. You are simply taking your power back and very courageously dreaming, and dream big. This is the advice here. Remove yourself from this very manipulative energy, from this situation that already came to an end and you know it. Release yourself from it, let it go, and go back to what you used to dream of. Go back to what makes your heart sing, and you have the support of others in doing that, in coming back to that innocence of creating, to create from that innocent place of being. Four of Wands, please. Okay, Six of Swords, please. And you are leaving this situation. You are letting it go, and you are going towards new places, even also putting some physical distance between you and whatever this episode was. Six of Swords. Why is the Six of Swords here, please? And Four of Pentacles. And Four of Pentacles coming in reverse, it's where you really let it go, because Four of Pentacles speaks to us about a very fixed energy. Sometimes we can, because we all want to have something secure, something stable, and because of this feeling that we all need to have in our life, we may sometimes stay in situations, circumstances that no longer work as they used to, or don't work as we know they should, but because they give us some, in a way, this sense of stability, security, we continue and stay in that. And I always tell you, let it go, because if you are fixing yourself in something that doesn't work, you are keeping that not working energy also. And by opening yourself, by letting it go, if it's meant to be yours, whatever it was, situation, circumstance, relationship, character, whatever, the universe will find another way to bring it back into your life. And if it's not meant to be yours, by letting it go, you are opening yourself towards something that is much more aligned with yourself. In coming out in reverse, this is telling for sure that you are letting go of this and you have no regret. You're not looking back at whatever that was. And we have here the King of Pentacles. You are, something deep down in you, it's telling you that you'll be much more successful in leaving this behind and starting something new, to bring these dreams of yours into fruition, to bring it into success, because much more than the Four of Pentacles. And we have the Hermit, and the Hermit is sign of Virgo. Virgo is an earth sign, exactly as the King of Pentacles. Maybe for some of you, somebody from Virgo can come towards you with a new proposition, with a new partnership, with a new opportunity that will lead you towards this success that has a very solid foundation. He's not speaking only of the sake of speaking. You really can rely on what he's doing. And also, the Hermit invites us to go deep within in finding our inner sparkle, our intuition, and not only that, our inspiration. In letting go of this situation, you are opening yourself towards listening to yourself much more, to bring inner peace so that you can create successfully from that state of being. Four of Wands. Oh, sorry. And the Moon. Sign of Pisces. The Moon speaks to us about, it depends, because every sign and every planet that is governing a sign has a high frequency of manifestation and a low frequency of manifestation. If we are speaking about low frequency, the Moon can speak to us about secrets, about things that are being hidden, because the light of the Moon is much subtle than the light of the Sun, and we can misinterpret the information, or it is being told to us in this manner in order to misinform us, disinform us. And if we are speaking about fears, anxieties, but if we are speaking about the high frequency manifestation, we can speak about that moment in which we can achieve information from higher guidance above the veil, in order for us to be able to receive information from the subconscious to the conscious, and with that we have new information and we can look at things in another way. It can speak about spirituality. By doing this inner work in that the Hermit invites us, you will be able to find your way out, even if in a situation in which you feel like everything is crumbling towards you. It's like coming out of a wood, by doing the inner work, and by seeing and be able to identify real opportunities, real partnerships that can lead towards something that is very solid. Let's see. Four of Wands, please. Tell me more. And again, I have a card and I really don't know when it came out. Knight of Cups. And it came out in reverse. You had to deal with somebody that was very egotistical. They were interested in their own satisfaction, in their own getting what they wanted, and they manipulated with feelings, with the way. This is what they created, everything. They created dependencies, also emotional dependencies, but they were interested in only taking care of themselves. They didn't care who they are trampling upon and who they hurt and so on. You had to deal with somebody like that. It was here upon the Justice and the King of Cups. This is why you are leaving everything behind, but it was not easy, but you are doing it. Can we please find out what's with the Four of Wands, or there are something? No. Okay. Four of Wands, please. Tell me more about the Four of Wands. This new opportunity, new job, new partnership, new association. Whatever it is, Four of Wands, that gives you that solid foundation on which you can build from now on, years ahead, without having a fear that something will come up and everything will crumble down. Tell me more. The Empress. It will lead you towards abundance, prosperity, fertility. It is the divine feminine. It can be sign of Taurus, another earth sign like the King of Pentacles. It can speak about fertility, yes, of course, physical, but also creatively speaking. You'll be able to open yourself towards much more creativity, be much more creative, and with this new creativity, having more than one opportunity, be able to think of new ways of doing things, not finding only one solution but more than one. She's very grounded, but even if she's grounded, she's in a constant contact with higher guidance. This is where you are going through. You leave behind something very manipulative in which you put a lot of work into but didn't get the results according to the effort that you put into it. You are leaving that behind and you are going towards partnerships, situations, circumstances, new beginnings, where everything is much more in a flow. It's everybody works with everybody, collaborating with everybody in reciprocity, in honor, in love, and this will lead to that abundance, to this financial independence, so that you can build the life that you want for yourself. Nine of Pentacles, please. Tell me more about the Nine of Pentacles, please. King of Wands, and this is you. This is you regaining your independence. This is you being successful. This is you going towards abundance, prosperity, fertility, and so on. This is your doing. This is you being lit up with inspiration, with determination in being successful, regaining your independence, making things as you want for yourself, to Ace of Swords, because you have clarity. You understood everything that you needed to integrate from this experience so that you can release it once and for all. It's like immunizing yourself from this kind of behavior so that you can go towards where you know and you want to go, with clarity, with truthfulness. Ace of Swords, and it jumped into my hand, the Knight of Pentacles. Very strong earth energy in the positive side of the reading, and very strong water energy in that manipulative part of the reading. So this is new beginning, this is a new proposition, this is a new job, this is you opening yourself towards others with opportunities, proposition. But these are people that are doing things in a slower way than you like to, but they like to do everything by the book to make sure that whatever they already achieve is good, it's working, and they move along to the next step. They don't like to come back and redo and redone, and this is why it's taking longer. But for sure, because of it, when somebody like this comes with a proposition, you know that you can really rely on what they are speaking. And this will lead you towards success, towards abundance, prosperity, having everything and much more in order to build the life that you want, and also to help others if you want. Because with the Empress here, with the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, the earth energy is the energy that they are very practical and pragmatical. They know how to take an idea and bring it into manifestation. Let's see. Best advice, best guidance for Aries at the end of the reading, please. Best advice, best guidance for Aries, please. These cards are squeaking. I won't read from the booklet, but we'll take both of them. Goat, act from your innate wisdom. And we have here Archangel Purlimiek and Pan, God of nature. And Whale, live as a fully conscious being, with Archangels Mary and Jules. The wisdom that the whales are bringing into this world, and the way that they communicate that through sonics, it's astonishing. So it's exactly like that. Inner wisdom. Both cards are speaking about live as a fully conscious being from that inner wisdom. And with that, you'll have the strength, the force that you need in overcoming everything and achieving everything that you want to. So I hope this helped. Till next time, take care. Bye.